Mr. Lobo here with the weekly announcement, and things got complicated. Really complicated. Haven't they, Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah. Complicated. Lots of things going on. Lots of changeover. Lots of growing pains. Lots of good things happening. And lots of other things happening. But we have been working hard to you. We've got some challenges, but most of it is just playing catch up, and we are catching up. We are catching up. I'll give you some good news first. The good news is that our expansion, our recent reintroduction into the world of broadcast, just seems to keep snowballing. We have 25 stations now. 23 of them we are reaching through the public television, government, educational stations. And then, of course, we still have the Buffalo station and the Throwback TV, and of course the PM1 channel in Kalamazoo, Kalamazoo. But aside from that, we've got 23 other stations, a lot of new ones. I won't go through all our stations right now, but some of the new ones we've got Northern Virginia station, HCTV, and then we've got WWON 48, which is in Brooklyn, New York, Aaron.
Yeah.
No sleep till Brooklyn. Made for Insomniacs. They had it going live.
Yeah, they live streamed it.
Live streamed it last Sunday. They had Day of the Triffids. That was their premiere episode. Hopefully that didn't lose them. But that was exciting to be over the...
And we crashed their website with the streaming.
Yeah, we did crash. All this Insomniacs were like, oh shoot, Cinema Insomnia live stream. And then they all jumped on and they went dark for a little bit. But they came back.
Yeah.
They came back. Murraysville, Pennsylvania. Another brisk 20-hour bike ride from Ackland, Pennsylvania. Maybe 4 hours in a car. But Murraysville, Pennsylvania, they've got a local station there for a government station there for their community. And Sidewalks TV, which is out of the San Francisco Bay Area, they reach over, like 10 or so various smaller outlets. So within that, we've got a whole bunch more viewers. We now have a total broadcast footprint of over 3 million households.
Yeah.
And we're still broke. Still broke. But that's kind of exciting. So you don't crash the website for the New York station. I will mention right now that we have a secret 24/7 Twitch going right now. This is an experiment. This is a Cinema Insomnia. Actually, it's the Insomniac Theater Twitch channel, and that started on 4th of July. And those of you who like the OSI 74/24 stream, you can jump in there and chat with all those folks. That community has been missing that sort of constant interaction, and now it's back. So enjoy it while it lasts. We've got something else happening. There's the Halloween Tribute of Terror happening in Phoenixville at Root Down, which is a concert, and there's going to be a costume contest, and Mr. Lobo is going to be a celebrity judge, along with the host of Blobfest, this year's host of Blobfest, Aurora Borealis, and of course Dixie Delamorto, and I believe Tony Cadaver is the other judge. So, and apologies if I forgot any other judges, but there's a costume contest around 11:30 p.m. It's an after party for the Blobfest stuff on Saturday. That's the 15th. And that ties into what we're showing this weekend on the Twitch. And
so that's next Saturday then, right?
Yeah, 15th. The 15th, not this Saturday.
Yeah.
Next Saturday. I'm sorry if I didn't make that clear.
That's okay.
So our bubble backers, I know that there's a few stragglers that haven't gotten their Blu-ray backer. They're all packaged up. They're going out this week. So start watching your mailbox. Those of you Blu-ray backers for The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, we've, like I said, been having a real hard time catching up. Mr. Lobo is doing...
4th of July really threw us under the bus trying to mail those out because it was like the Monday before, suddenly the website to print the postage just wasn't working. Then UPS was closed on the Tuesday.
Yeah. So anyhow, that definitely set us backwards. But there's a pile of packages under my desk that are going out hopefully tonight. And so thank you for your patience on that. We still do have other episodes that we would love you to back as well, and we'll try to be a little more on top of mailing the Blu-rays out when that time comes. Hopefully we'll have some help with that by the time that comes. Ghastly Love of Johnny X. Paul Bunnell, the director, mailed out 2 CDs this week randomly to 2 of you who jumped on for the Ghastly Love of Johnny X episode as an associate producer. If you go to cinemainsomnia.com/JohnnyX and you jump on as an associate producer, you're going to get the Blu-ray of the movie, our Blu-ray of the episode, and the Ghastly Scope glasses. And we have many of them here that have been autographed by the director, so you might get an autograph pair. So that's pretty exciting for Ghastly Love of Johnny X, and I think Paul wants it to be the most backed episode ever. So he's been jumping into our streams and stuff and giving those of you who've been jumping on as a backer these extra bonuses of posters and CDs and stuff. So thank you, Paul, for stoking the fire for that episode. It's been really drawn out. You know, part of the complication is, you know, we have our growth here and we have this new studio. We've been doing really ambitious episodes. And there's the goodness of that is that we have made some of the best episodes we've ever made. The badness of that is to keep things running smoothly here, we need to have episodes coming out more often. So we're going to have to strike a balance between the more complicated episodes and the less complicated episodes so that 1, we can have more episodes for you, and 2, we can kind of grease the wheels here and keep the bills getting paid. So that's something we're working on. And for getting those bills paid, hopefully getting those bills paid, supporting the studio, supporting new episodes, we have something that you've been asking for, another auction. Last year we had a very successful auction of old props and things from the show. This year we have 14 lots that are up on the CinemaInsomnia.com website. The auction should have a lot of many props put together from various episodes. We have a lot of things from the Boy in the Plastic Bubble episode. We have a lot of things from the Gamera the Super Turtle Destroys the Universe episode, which is not on YouTube right now. I don't know if you knew that, Aaron.
Yeah, it's on the website.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one of the 2 where YouTube just suddenly blocked.
Yeah, that can always happen with our episodes on YouTube. So it's a good idea to own the Blu-ray.
Yeah. Go
to the OSI 74 Square site and buy the Blu-ray. Then you'll have it forever. Or watch it on the Roku.
Yeah.
Or watch it on the OSI74.com website. Anyhow, if you, what was I talking about? Backing, or
you were talking about the auction?
Oh, the auction. Yeah, we have props from the from that episode. We have We have a couple boxes of Mr. Lobo's cereal. People have been asking about that prop. We have those available. We have a Santa Claus Conquers the Martians prop available, and we have one of my ties, one of my original ties, and a couple of my original pins that have been retired that are going to be auctioned off. And another exciting thing is this. Look at this. Look at this chair.
Heir to the Chair Volume 2.
Heir to the Chair Volume 2. This chair has been through a lot. We've taken it to live shows. We've thrown it on the top of the Lobo mobile. It's been in countless episodes from 2009 to today. This past year, we've been kind of favoring the tall chair.
Yeah.
We have a bigger studio and a bigger chair. It's
bigger, and the new one's brighter too, just because I can see them next to each other. And the new one's really vibrant.
Different color.
Whereas,
yellow.
the classic one's a little bit darker.
A little bit darker yellow.
It's got some battle damage on it.
A lot of battle damage, yes. This would be like those 90s Star Wars toys with the battle damage.
Yeah.
This...
The He-Man and Skeletor.
The He-Man, right, with the chest flips and there's the dent in it. But, you know, it's interesting because as much as I love this chair, I do... one of the things I think is great about this chair is because it was so low to the ground, it really helped when we had such a small place to film in.
Yeah.
It kind of framed everything better. Now that we have a bigger studio and more headroom, we can have a taller chair and get away with it. But this chair hit a lot of sins for us, I think, because it was lower to the ground. But anyhow, this chair is one of my most prized possessions, but I'm willing to let it go if it's going to a dedicated super insomniac who's going to give it a good home. We have it up in the auction now, and you can bid on it. And basically, all the bidding, I believe, is through the email, which is osi74info@gmail.com. You can make a bid. If there's a minimum, it may be listed on the website. If not, if you don't meet the reserve, we'll just tell you in the email that you didn't meet the reserve.
No, the older yellow chair, that one went for like $1,000 before.
The original yellow chair before this one went to Melissa Tapley. Miss Blobfest Universe.
And then I remember we were in the middle of shooting an episode and we didn't realize we were using the old chair, so we had to go borrow it back from Melissa to finish the episode.
Yeah, we had to finish. Yes, we had to borrow it back to finish the episode for the continuity.
Yeah.
But anyhow, so she was the heir to the chair Volume 1. You might be heir to the chair Volume 2. It's one of her most prized possessions. She has it like displayed in the middle of her living room, and it's autographed on the back. And I could autograph this one too, if you so desire. So that's exciting for that. We have the auction. Couple quick notes with the Roku channel. We have a new episode of Sally the Zombie Cheerleader up there. I Eat Your Skin.
Yeah, it's on the Roku and on OSS74.com.
So that's there. And then Captain Isotope, our good friend Joe Reboy and his creation, Captain Isotope. We've got 70 of those?
Something like that.
Jeez, what a legacy. So much work, so much good, funny writing on that show. And great characters too. And it is reaching an end. Right? This is the supposedly.
As far as I know, it's at least the last episode of this season. The last new one, at least for quite a while, is going to be this Saturday on the Roku channel and on OSS74.com.
Wow, so this is the finale for Captain Isotope. This is a moment of silence here for Captain Isotope.
Yep.
And but you can watch all 70 of those episodes on OSI 74. And it's a slow burn, but addictive. There's a lot of people who really love that show. So that's Captain Isotope. And this weekend...
They had lots of fun guests in that show this season.
They did. They had
Drac and Carlita.
Drac and Carlita and Mr. Lobo. Yeah.
Romana, Miss Mittens.
Romana and Miss Mittens were in there too. Yeah. Yeah. So... Some special guest stars, like Batman, where they have special guest stars. So this Saturday night, in honor of the looming Blobfest, and of course they've got a brand new team of exciting young people hosting Blobfest this year. Mr. Lobo will be at that after party Saturday night, but Aurora Borealis will be hosting this year for the run out, and she's excellent. She's a very, very good host. But this weekend, we're going to have a taste of nostalgia, Blobfest Past. We're going to be showing this Saturday night on the Twitch 10 p.m., Cinema Insomnia goes to Blobfest, right, Aaron?
Yep.
Yeah. We've done several Blobfest episodes, and
Yeah,
all the
we've done
names are
3 of
very
them.
similar.
Yeah.
Cinema Insomnia goes to Blobfest.
Yeah.
This will give you a taste of
I believe that's Blobfest 2018.
okay, 2018.
Yeah, and then we did Cinema Insomnia returns to Blobfest in 2019.
Yes, and then Cinema Insomnia goes to Blobfest 2014.
Yeah, and that was one where I had found the old tapes that were filmed at Blobfest, and then other people who were there got me video of the run out and other things like that, all the shorty videos, so I was able to reconstruct an episode like the 2 I shot.
So you blobbies out there can just go nuts.
Can relive 3 years of
Yeah.
Mr. Lobo hosting Blobfest.
You can go 3 of the 9 years of my hosting is immortalized as Cinema Insomnia episodes, and that's a good warm up for this year because it's going to be huge this year. They've got the MST Con on Sunday and all sorts of stuff. So that's very exciting. Anyway, that's all for now. Thank you for supporting us and bearing with us and going through this complicated time. But until next time, all systems go. Right, Miss Mittens?